Hi, I'm Will Staney. I am the founder and CEO at Proactive Talent and co-founder at Talent Brand Alliance. And I am based in Austin, Texas and Durango, Colorado. I think it's going to have a profound effect on my business, especially since the work that we've done in this Exit Lifestyle program and accelerator tied directly into the work I was doing with my advisor on my business plan, which also ties directly with what I'm now working with my financial advisor on. So it was the perfect timing because I was already thinking about a lot of this stuff. And then this accelerator really validated what I was doing, but also opened my eyes to more possibilities. I totally answered this in the last question, but I'll restate it. I mean, I think what was great about this whole program is that it directly tied in to the vision planning that I was doing with my business with my advisor Kyle. And so being able to see the business plan weave into my personal financial plan. At the same time, I've been onboarding, a financial advisor and family office. And so it gave me so many good things to bring into that discussion as well. I believe they're also a Cultivate client. And so the blend of all this together just makes me feel so supported by all my advisors together. And it just feels like there's a lot of people helping me get to the success with my business that honestly, I didn't even dream about before. I didn't even know was possible before. I think the most memorable and surprising was when I sat down one-on-one with you, Greg, and we were going through my Freedom Point calculator. And I really had, prior to doing this, thought my Freedom Point was like, can I kind of maintain where I'm at now, when the business is growing and thriving, just where I'm at this moment after I've exited the business. But you kind of were helping me calculate this, and I would have hit my Freedom Point like in 2-3 years or like next year. And really I should have been going for like 3x the annual revenue as my Freedom Point that I had. And it was exactly right on. I wasn't thinking big enough, and I wasn't thinking of all the possibilities. And I think also just going through that assessment, that valuation activity with my business just showed me that, wow, one, I've doubled the value of the company, more than that in the past year. And that, again, I wasn't thinking big enough of what this business was, how valuable it could be, the life that I could give my family, and the kind of retirement that I can have. And just validated that I'm building a really strong business, which is just awesome. What I'd tell somebody considering this program is you absolutely do not need to be thinking about exiting your business to start thinking about this stuff. And you should be thinking about it as early as possible. I don't plan to leave my business anytime soon, but I've had a few M&A people, people reach out to me with M&A, opportunities. And I really wish I had already gone through this program when that did, and I wouldn't have wasted so much time in that. And I probably would have handled it differently, in that I feel will exit the business, because I will at some point. And, really talking about that push and pull factors when it comes to exiting the business, even if you're not planning to ever exit the business. I think this is great, just as most entrepreneurs, exiting happens to you. And I think going through this accelerator really allows you to be in the driver's seat and plan for how you want to exit in a way that puts you in a good position, your family, as well as your employees. So just give me tons of ideas and in ways that that I can really build the value of my business and exit on my own terms. Well, I don't know if my participation was great, because I was both taking your advice as far as creating additional revenue streams outside of my business during all this. I was traveling into Colorado, buying this cabin that I'm in right now to turn it into an Airbnb, to create supplemental income. And so I've missed a few sessions. I've gone back and watched them though. But I did miss the interaction with the other guys. But overall, man, I would give this a 10. I really, I needed to learn about this because these sort of situations were already coming up actually with both my businesses now. And so it was just the right moment to do this. And I would definitely encourage other people to do it. Absolutely a 10.